Good evening, candidates. I welcome you all for this session. In this session, as I told you yesterday, the topic we have given for the group discussion is what is that?
Digital
Central
currency.
digital currency. Correct. Digital currency. 1 minute. Some people are coming. Yeah. So digital currency is the topic. So those who want to speak can raise their hand. In the meantime, the newcomers for today, it is Rubal Sharma. Rubal Sharma, you are from which state?
I am from Punjab, sir.
Acha, please speak little loudly because your mic sound is very less. Speak loudly. Very good. You are from Punjab. Very good. So you are appearing for SBI PO.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Have you appeared for similar interview earlier?
No, sir. This is my first interview.
This is your first interview. Which year did you complete your degree?
2016, sir.
2016.
Yes, sir.
Then after that, did you go for post-graduation?
No, sir. After that, I have worked in an IT company, Infosys,
Acha,
for 4 years
acha,
before
acha.
quitting my job.
After your graduation is BTech or what?
BTech, sir. BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering.
So you worked for about 4 years.
Yes, sir. Exactly 4 years.
Since when are you practicing? From 2020, COVID time.
No, sir. I've started my preparation in 2023 only.
Acha, why?
Before,
Last 2-3 years, why you were not doing? Got
uh,
married?
no, sir. No, actually, I was going through some health issues and some
Oh,
mental health issues as well.
very well.
So I was not able to focus on my study.
Concentrate. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So now you are very alert and you can take decisions. You can
Yes,
communicate well. But this
yes,
question you have to manage. We will speak separately. You have to
yes.
manage in a different way. I will guide you. Now
Oh,
I
sure.
welcome Rubal Sharma for this first class. Then Azu was there. Oppo A92020. What is your name? And is it the first class you are attending? Oppo A9?
Sir, my name is Erickson.
Oh, you are
Uh,
the new candidate.
yes,
Erickson.
yes, yes.
You are
Sorry, I
appearing for.
couldn't correct the name by the time.
It's okay, doesn't matter, not required. Because sometimes I feel it is better to have a different name also. Because when the video is posted, sometimes it is good to have a different name. Erickson, you are appearing for a Federal Bank, correct?
Yes, Federal Bank Professional Officer.
Yeah. Which college are you studying? What degree are you
I'm
doing?
studying in Trivandrum in Marivanius College in Kerala.
What is the degree?
MSc Mathematics, post graduation in Mathematics.
Oh, what is Pythagoras theorem?
Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I know only one or two questions. That is the reason. I know only one or two things, but of course,
Okay. Side
so
square
they,
plus base
tell me.
square plus the altitude square is called the hypotenuse square.
I think you can tell it still more better way.
Oh.
The square on the hypotenuse is equal to the square on the other two sides of a right-angled triangle. Whatever it is, I'm not going to correct you. I just ask for fun.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we will start with Ramya, Asu Ramya. Asu
Yes.
Ramya, please start.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
So today topic is the digital rupee. It is also called as the central bank digital currency. So the governor of RBI, Shaktikant Das, he stated that digital rupee is different from the UPI, and transactions in UPI transactions. So there is an intermediate of banking, but in digital currency there is no intermediate of banking. For example, if UPI transaction is happening, so the person who's sending money first, a message will received by the bankers, and they will deduct the money from there, and after that it will credited into the recipient bank. But in the digital currency, actually, it is not like that. Money is drawn from the account and it was there in the wallet. From there, you can directly send to the sender's wallet. So there is no intermediate here, bank. And
Mm.
here now I just categorized this digital currency into three major points. Like first one is what is digital currency. Second one is what are the characteristics, and third one is what are the challenges we are going to face through this digital currencies.
Very
Uh,
good. We'll
so
stop.
here,
I request you to stop. We will see what Lakshmi has to say on this. Yeah,
okay.
but please wait. Lakshmi, speak.
Yes, sir. On 13th October 2022, the RBI that issued the central bank digital currency, and the central bank digital currency is a digital, that means is the version of the digital version of our money. In India, it is the digital version of our rupee.
Okay, very.
And also
Yeah, you want to say something more,
digital,
Lakshmi? Yeah, continue.
yes, digital currency also help with, the transactions, and also it increase the financial inclusion. Without internet, they can easily pay the money, and without any bank account, they can also give the money to others. And it and the central bank
Mm.
and
So
and
this is
also
the,
there is a
yeah, this is the problem you had, you know. Mm. See, we should,
yeah.
yeah, this is the problem. And you must try to practice at home. Before coming here, you must practice by sitting before a mirror, talk about 2 or 3 times, read first 3 or 4 times. Then next time you start talking before the mirror, so that you'll develop your ability. Whatever you want to tell, whatever you want to write, you please write it out. Only 5 lines, 6 lines you write it, and read it once, twice, thrice. Then close the book, speak before a mirror. See, the way Ramya was able to do it is slightly better than what you have been able to do it. In fact, Ramya also is from a southern state, but still she has been trying to overcome the difficulties in expression. So that's why this class is being arranged. Now, we will come to you later, Lakshmi. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Later on, you must volunteer to speak. You note down the points that is being told by various candidates. Then from and out of that, close the book, and then you must be able to speak. We will go to candidate 1. Speak.
Yes, sir. So, CBDC is a central bank digital currency, also called e-rupee. It is a legal cryptocurrency. The point, it is the like notable point. It is a legal cryptocurrency in various like country. Cryptocurrency is illegal. So it is run by blockchain technology. So I want to say what is the blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is a decentralized and secure way of recording and verifying transaction across the network. So it should not, like, it is like that you have not to store a currency at a particular state. So we can take the example of Russia. While the America and Europe put sanction on this country, Russia, so all the $600 billion get freezed. But if Russia has that technology, so it is not feasible to those countries like United States and other European country to freeze the money, because it is in the like digital form. So all the currency belongs to Russia only. Nobody has like rights to hold it. The second point is, it is the alternate. It is fast, first of all, and secure. It is also better than the UPI, because when we made the transaction through UPI, so it is like 7 days 7 working days. It is taking 7 working days to settle down the money, using like after the bank uh, like first when we made the transaction, it will go to the bank and between two banks, the settle down time is 7 days. But in digital currency, bankers has no role. It is just credit to the RBI because it is held by RBI. So this is the first thing. Like it is very fast and secure. And also, when we receive remittances from foreign countries, like many of the our citizens reside in the foreign countries, right? So there is a brokerage charge on remittances applied by the bank, different banks and brokers. So when we apply that digital currency CBDC, these brokerage charge will get eliminated. Only the conversion charge will be charged. So it will save lots of money, which we received from the foreigners, like our people, which whatever the sending the money in dollar or euros. So yeah, this is from my side.
That is right, but everything is okay. In one place you were telling
Yes, sir.
CBDC is a cryptocurrency. I don't approve of that statement because
Yeah.
CBDC is a digital currency. Cryptocurrency will not come. Cryptocurrency, the definition is cryptocurrency is a digital currency which is an alternative form of payment created using encryption algorithms.
Yes, sir.
And only thing is it is not approved by the government.
Yes,
By our
I have
government.
said, sir, it is a legal cryptocurrency. I said it is a legal.
But don't use the word cryptocurrency. There, that crypto is not required. Use only the word digital currency.
But sir, technology, what is used behind the crypto, and that
No,
e-rupee is the same.
True. You can tell the technology
Yes, sir.
used is blockchain technology.
Yes, sir. It is the same technology.
Yeah, very good. Now, next, who would like to speak? Renu Chavan, please speak.
Yes, sir. So it was very interesting to hear the other perspective, but I would like to put forth a contrary perspective to the launch of CBDC, that is the digital currency that is being launched by the Indian government. Uh, it is a digital currency, but it doesn't have an intermediary, like Ramya said. And since it doesn't have any intermediaries, or no banks are, or no corporate or private banks are being involved in the transaction, doesn't it disrupt the banking ecosystem in the country? And there have been history says so that a lot of big ticket loans were given by the government to people who have defaulted these, including, not to name a lot, but Nirav Modi is one of the public sector banks that had given Nirav Modi a loan. So and it so is one of the issues that I feel, that government probably can lend money without having a thorough scrutiny process before lending money, as opposed to private sector banks, which are way more stricter when it comes to lending. That's it.
I don't know. Can anyone speak against the point that our friend Renu was telling? Can anyone tell some of the points? The point she was telling is that this will give scope for, say, lending money by banks to people, and which may go unaccounted or which may not be recovered. Something like that you were telling. So
No,
Sir,
no.
since-
So
Yeah.
I was saying that government at times might not thoroughly check the background of the people they are lending money to, as opposed to private sector banks, which are way more particular about the people that they are lending money. When they give loans, they have a thorough background check, which government
No, no.
might not.
What is the connection between central bank digital currency and this statement? There is no connection. That is why I am
okay,
raising this
okay.
point. I am raising this
Okay.
point. I know I was following it. I am raising this point because there is no connection between central bank digital currency and public sector bank lending without proper appraisal. That is separate. The only thing is central bank digital currency, the plus points of that, negative points of that, if we discuss, that will be good. To what way it will be used. In fact, for a
The
small,
second point was,
all of
the
us
second
are,
point was,
no, 1
the
minute.
second point was,
All
it
of
will
us,
disrupt.
just a minute. All of us are getting messages from our bank account. I think I got more than 2-3 messages from banks stating, please open digital currency account. We don't have that much transactions to do in digital currency and all that. So that way, now you wanted to tell something. Second point, what is it?
The second point that I mentioned was that won't it disrupt the banking ecosystem present in the country?
You feel it will disrupt the ecosystem in the country. That's what you say.
Banking ecosystem, yes.
That's what you say. Acha, acha. Let us see how we can be tackled. It can be handled. Yeah. Let me try to tell my views later on. Now, anybody else would like to speak? Please raise your hand. Asu, you wanted to tell so many points. I stopped you in between. Please
Yes, sir.
continue. Continue. Sorry for stopping you.
I just
Doesn't
divide.
matter.
It's
Yeah.
okay, sir. I divided this topic into 4 sections. Like first one is actually we need to know what is a digital currency and what are the advantages and which scenarios of other countries also, and what is the need of digital currency now, and the challenges we are going to face because of that digital currency. So first we'll see like what is the digital currency. So
That I think you have already spoken on. Now go to the
I just
second.
give a brief idea to
Yeah.
simple way to understand, sir, digital currency, that it will be
Yeah.
no intermediate of banking. That is, it is different from UPA. That's what I told before.
Okay.
So there are some point like it is legalized. Like so, a currency with accessible only with the computers and phones, and they only exist in the electronic form. So do not require intermediates here, and often cheapest method for trading like trading currencies. All the cryptocurrencies are digital currency, but not all the digital currencies are cryptocurrency. So digital currency, for example, if you are taking so digital currency, Bitcoin is the example of digital currency. So CBDC is a legal tender and issued by the Central Bank of Digital Form, and it is same as a fiat currency. So here we need to understand what is a fiat currency. So fiat currency is issued currency backed by the administration and not a physical commodities like a silver or gold. So it is also exchangeable too.
Fiat currency is nothing but the currency note we are having. Like
Okay.
100 rupees note, 500 rupees note, 200 rupees note. That currency is supposed to have been issued by the Reserve Bank of India,
Bank of India.
keeping certain norms into consideration. I don't know, somewhere I read it is said that they are supposed to maintain gold to the value of some 150, I don't know, 50 crores or something like that. I'm not sure about it. But there is some point about that. In some materials it's available. That is fiat currency. Yeah. What is a plastic currency, Ramya?
Plastic currency. What ideas?
Anybody else can tell me what is a plastic currency?
Credit card, sir.
Correct. Credit cards and debit cards.
Okay.
Credit cards and debit cards and prepaid cards. There is another card known as prepaid card, where you go to the bank and remit some money and ask them to give a card for prepaid for that amount. So you can use the money that you have kept in that card, that you are not keeping it in your SB account or a current account. This is very useful when people go abroad, they can buy prepaid cards and they can use that. And I have never done that. Maybe that is one way we can use that also. Now continue, Ramya, next point.
And digital currency is a one-to-one. It is exchangeable, one-to-one with the fiat currency. So CBCD can be transacted using wallets backed by the back. Already, candidate one was explained this. What is blockchain technology? And here, actually, we need to understand what is the need of digital currency. So convenience and security of digital forms, and the regulator reserve backed money circulation of the traditional banking system, mitigate the risk of losses that Indian depositors face nowadays, and a safer alternative to the bank deposits. And for Indian working in abroad, the people who are working in the abroad, so they can send the money. So it is very simpler, in the simpler way and cheaper. So advantages is reduce the dependency of the cash and reduce the settlement risk. And if we are talking about like other countries scenario, so 81 countries representing over 90% of global GDP are exploring CBCDs already, and 14 countries have tested pilots. China, China, South Korea, England, and Sweden. So 16 countries such currencies are in the development phase, and 32 countries in the research phase, including USA, UK, and Mexico. And Pakistan is going to like launch the digital currency in 2025. The Bahamas and Nigeria and other 7 countries, Eastern Caribbean Union, have already launched a centrally grounded digital currency. So now, okay, these are the benefits.
Which country has already issued
Sir, it
accepted?
is Bahamas and Nigeria and other 7 countries. Actually, was I
I
reading
think
the one.
which is the first country?
It is mentioned as a
El Salvador.
yes.
El Salvador. That is the
Yes.
country which accepted cryptocurrency as a. I mean, it approved that current cryptocurrency. I don't know which cryptocurrency. El Salvador is the only country which approved it first. Country which approved it first. Subsequently, there are so many things happening in that. Some company which was standing second in position gave bankruptcy, and then as a result, what is happening? Because though I am in this line also, some points are all beyond our imagination and understanding also. Now, what is the point you would like to tell regarding the necessity for CBDs?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Challenges.
Tell me, challenges.
Challenges are like weaker banks may struggle to retain low-cost deposits. So here, already the weaker banks, which are very small banks, maybe they need to maintain a lot of cash. So because of this, maintaining they don't be having a lot of cash to maintain the infrastructure. So and only have the digital currency. So while it is not widely acceptable, that could be a cause them a hop of short. Means it is a for the hop of short period, it will be like affecting on the weaker banks also, like small banks. So upgrading hacking. Till now, we don't have any upgradation technology in that one. It is due to the digital currency right now, and so we need to way forward to a need way forward. We can look at way forward. So a need to popularize electronic platforms of currencies, and we need to maintain a strict KYC norms. So that is the only thing it will help for digital currency to identify the customer and all. Thank you.
No, but my understanding of central bank digital currency is it is not going to earn any interest. It is like keeping 10,000 rupees in your pocket. You are keeping it in that wallet. For example, if we keep some money in GPAY wallet, I don't know whether there is wallet for GPAY. GPAY, are they having wallet? I saw one wallet in PhonePe. GPAY is having or not? Paytm has got a wallet. Pardon?
No, it
No,
is
sir, no, sir.
directly. No.
GPAY is not having a wallet. I don't know. I have seen a wallet in the case of Paytm, in the case of PhonePe and all. If you keep the money there, they are not going to pay you any interest. So similarly, here also, the only snag I find is that they are not going to pay any interest. Only advantage in this central bank digital currency is that, say, it is not subject to exchange risk and all that. It will be rupees only. If you are having 5 crores, it will be 5 crores only at any time. So that is what the point I could understand from that. Now, anybody else? Lakshmi, would you like to speak now a few points? I want you to speak 5 sentences correctly. That's all. Please speak, Lakshmi.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the digital central bank digital currency is a legal digital currency, and it help us to help us to transfer the money without any intermediate, and it also a digital version of our rupees in India, and it help us to uh, deal with help us to know about the details of the people with whom we deliver the money, and it can also lead to many cyber crimes because it will lead to the usage of loan corruption and the establishment of the black money, and so the government will start their own cryptocurrency, uh, digital currency. So that's my thought.
No, I know this is a very tough topic. Not bad. This time you spoke better than what you spoke last time. Swapna, would you like to tell some points regarding? You can repeat the points told by another candidate. Nothing wrong. Please speak.
Yes,
The
sir. All the
yeah.
before
Continue.
they had covered very well, sir.
Mm,
And I want to add few points here, like
mm,
how this CBDC will be issued and how we can use that. Like what about the wallet and how to register, etc.
mm,
Here, RBI will issue the digital rupee like it issues the physical currency, and whatever it issues, the banks will onboard onto this, and the banks will be interconnected with RBA, and the users like us, customers, have to open a wallet with the bank that we have the saving account.
mm,
So we will onboard with the KYC verification, and then we will get to use the wallet via our bank. If we have an account in SBI, we will use download an app, and there we can open our wallet and we can use the digital currency for the other uses like daily transactions. We can use that money in the wallet. Here, the money is exactly similar to the physical currency. So the denominations will be also fixed like 5, 10, whatever we have in physical currency, the same will be in the digital form. And it is cheaper too, and it is a sovereign currency, so the security is more. And the issuer is RBI, so the liability will be on the RBI's balance sheet, and there will be no loss too, because when we consider the physical wallet, if it is lost, we can't retrieve it back, and we have to go to the police station, etc., etc. But whereas in this digital currency, if the device is lost, we can still retrieve our account by using the PIN that we put when we open the wallet. So this is more secure compared to physical currency, and that's it, sir.
not bad. Good. Good. You were telling certain new points regarding opening an account through your bank and all that. Good. Very good. Now, Oppo, you have already spoken, or you want to tell some point? Oppo?
I haven't spoken yet, but I have not got a cognizant idea of the topic. I will just start with.
You want to listen. You want to listen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I have not spoken. Understand? The sentence for I have not spoken. I mean, don't mistake me for correcting. The object of this session is only to correct certain noticeable mistakes. There may be many other mistakes people are committing, which I am not able to immediately identify and correct. That's it. Okay. Now, who wants to tell something more? Swapna, over. Akash, you have some points.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, CBDC is digital form of legal tender issued and managed by RBI. It is freely convertible against commercial bank money and cash. And it comes in two types: like retail for private use by individuals and businesses, and wholesale for specific financial institutions to facilitate interbank transfer. It aims to advance India in digital payments and address issues related to physical currencies, focusing on cost efficiency of printing costs and seamless systems. And CBDC offers universal access features to enhance the overall system and promote financial inclusion.
Good. Not bad. You told nicely. Now, we will see what is given here. And I'm sure all of you have studied that. Based on that, anyhow, we will give a full reading of this. That will be better. Am I sharing it with you? No. Yeah. Lakshmi, you start reading this. On 7th October,
On 7th October 2022, the Reserve Bank of India (RBI) released the outline of the Central Bank Digital Currency (CBDC) project. It announced that a trail run of the e-rupee, which is also called the digital rupee, will be started soon. As of September 2022, 105 countries are exploring the CBDC project to bring their own digital currencies. A few countries are already testing their digital currencies. What is e-rupee? The central bank digital currency CBDC is just a digital version of the currency. India's CBDC will be the digital version of the rupee. China's will be a digital version of the yuan, etc. A few years ago, cryptocurrencies were launched. But they have a lot of advantages over physical currencies, but they are unregulated and have several loopholes. So several countries are working on launching their own state-issued digital currencies. India will also soon start the trail run of e-rupee, which is still in the planning stage.
this is old one, I think so. Now, after that, much has come. Anyhow, others who will read next, Akash, you continue reading this.
Yes.
Advantages of digital e-rupee.
Advantages of digital rupee or e-rupee. Digital currencies can save expenses of printing and managing physical cash. There is a scope of innovation. For example, RBI is exploring the possibility of programming the e-rupee. If it has decided to take that step, the digital rupee can be programmed to use for only particular purpose. For example, if the government sends digital rupees to the beneficiaries for girl child education, the beneficiaries can only spend that money for the intended purpose. In this way, e-rupee offers ample opportunity for innovation. Transaction speeds of digital currencies are faster, and the transaction speeds stay the same all the time. Even on the days of bank holidays, international transaction will become easier and faster using CBDC.
Continue. The transaction fee.
The transaction fee is also very less for transactions using digital currencies. Digital currencies can store data such as who transferred it to whom. It will be like a digital ledger for each digital currency note. The transparency in the flow of money can help the government to trace illegal activities such as money laundering, black money, corruption, etc. This will help in deterring financial crimes to a large extent.
Very good.
Yes.
Next, Oppo. Oppo, please continue. As cryptocurrencies. Oppo, are you there?
As cryptocurrencies have a lot of benefits, they tend to have a significant share in the international financial system. Even though many countries are banning cryptocurrencies, people are seeing them for multiple purposes due to the advantage they offer. That leads to less control of government over economy. So the only way to prevent the loss of government controls in the international financial system was to bring their own state-controlled cryptocurrencies. That is the reason several countries are working on launching their own digital currencies. The value of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum is highly volatile, making them unrealizable. As CBDCs are regulated by the
making them unreliable.
Unreliable. As CBDCs are regulated by the governments, they are highly reliable digital currencies. The RBI mentioned about the office functionality of the digital rupee.
No.
So transactions
offline functionality.
Offline functionalities of the digital rupee. So transactions can be made even without the internet. Moreover, people without a bank account can also use digital rupee, and hence e-rupee promotes financial inclusion. This will also help in creating digital footprints of people without a bank account, and thereby can help in issues helps in issuing loans to the unbanked population.
Yeah. Next, we will go to Swapna. Swapna, challenges.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
As cashless transactions are rising, cyber crimes are also increasing at a rapid rate. So, if the central bank digital currency is launched without strengthening cybersecurity, it may invite more trouble. Even though digital currencies maintain the ledger of transactions and contain advanced technology to trace financial crimes, they can be misused for money laundering purposes and also for illegal activities. At present, many criminals are using cryptocurrencies for illegal activities. RBI mentioned that providing privacy, which currently available with physical cash, would be a challenge because that may facilitate illegal transactions. However, it also mentioned that transfers in small amounts can be anonymous but not large amounts. So, protecting privacy of citizens from digital trails of e-rupee while taking steps to prevent illegal transactions is a big challenge.
Conclusion. Conclude, Swapna.
Yes, sir. E-rupee has the potential to be a game changer for the financial system. Launching the central bank digital currency can promote financial inclusion and can also help in tackling financial crimes. But to make it successful, there is a need to strengthen cybersecurity.
That's all. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, so when we talk about the types of, yeah, for example, in the case, of course, this is not very relevant for federal bank people, but this is relevant for our state bank people. Nearly about 3 or 4 of them are here. These are some of the topics that can be given, say, in your GD. Because it was today, Rubal Sharma was telling that in your group, you may be having group discussion plus group activity also. So in which case, the topics like Chat GPT and the artificial intelligence challenge, a G20 presidency to amplify South Asia's voice, the forecast after a fake news campaign, media raids and breaking the silence on press freedom, a rise of gig economy in India, e-rupee to bolster Indian economy, rising up to cyber security challenges, India's growing fintech market, what led to SVB failure and its impact on India. What is SVB failure? Which one? Cha. That Silicon Valley Bank. Correct, right. Then crony capitalism. Likewise. I'm not very familiar with some of the topics. So whenever we have problem, then we can just scroll it in Google and then try to get that and then make it. Anybody knows what is crony capitalism? Crony capitalism. Can
Sir,
anyone? Yeah.
crony capitalism is the nexus between the executives and the politicians, like the people who are in administrators and the politicians. They make a nexus which cause corruption in the country.
Here, crony capitalism. Are you seeing on the screen? Crony capitalism, sometimes also called simply cronyism, is a pejorative term used in political discourse to describe a situation in which businesses profit from a close relationship with the state power. Very good. The same point you told. Examples, yeah, the very same point you told nicely. Crony capitalism, definition and meaning. What is crony capitalism country? Who was telling that? Was it Rubal Sharma? Please read
Yes,
this.
sir.
Please read this. What is crony capitalism country?
Russia remains the most crony capitalist country, with 19% of its GDP accounted for by the wealth of chums of those in power. Only one-fifth of Russian billionaires' wealth is derived from non-crony sectors, which shows just how distorted the economy is, the weekly publication said.
Okay, continue.
And there are four
What
types
are the
of
type?
capitalism.
Hmm.
These include laissez-faire and or free market capitalism, anarcho-capitalism, state capitalism, and welfare capitalism. Different
So all
forms of
I know all this understanding will be difficult. This may be easy for economic students and commerce students to some extent and finance students to some extent, but still read different forms of capitalism.
Different forms of capitalism feature varying degrees of free market, public ownership, obstacles to free competition, and state sanctioned social policies.
Please read.
With the wealth of crony
Why don't you,
capitalists.
why are you leaving the question?
Oh, sorry, sir. What is the rank of India in crony capitalism? With the wealth of the crony capitalist sector going up from 5% to almost 8% of its GDP, gross domestic product in the past decade, India ranks at 10th position in the British magazine The Economist's 2023 Crony Capitalism Index.
Very good. Thank you. So we started with one topic, we went into another topic. So that is how we have to learn things. That's fine. And tomorrow, mostly I will not be able to come for this class. There will not be any spoken English class because I'll be attending some function. So for returning, I think it may take time, possibly by 9 o'clock or so. 9:15, we can, as usual, start for our interview discussion. So that is the point. Day after tomorrow, when we meet, what is the topic would you like to have? What is the topic? Something related to banking. Why? What is the topic you would like to have? Please tell, boys. Something related. You said that should be related to banking, so that you can use that knowledge for answering questions in interview. So that was your point. That's very correct also. So in which case, categories, abstract topics, economic topics. Economic topics we will take. Economic topics, among that, which one will be suitable for you? This is a very simple point. Deglobalization. Deglobalization. This is a general topic, but something to do with economics, not much to do with economics. So please go through this topic, namely deglobalization. First thing was what is globalization, then what is deglobalization. So please read this. Is that okay for you, or you want something else? Come on, speak out. Those who have come, you have to speak
It's
out.
more. It
Pardon?
will do, sir. It's a good
It will
topic.
do.
It's a good topic.
Very, yeah, we will discuss on deglobalization. In the same way, when you come on Tuesday, please come with some topics in your mind to tell, so that we can start using it for the next day discussions. Thank you so much. I will